And hello again, and welcome to the final session of this lesson, and a very important one. You are now in lesson 5, session 3. We have looked at success stories in retail, manufacturing, and technology. We have seen what is possible, but in this session, we are going to do something different. We are going to extract universal lessons. We are going to ask the two question. Why do someone projects succeed while others fail? Why do some companies manage to scale AI across the whole organization while others get stuck in a small pilot project that never goes anywhere? Because this is about the big picture of strategy. We are going to take our time to explore together this deeply, and let's get into it. First of all, let's introduce uh, let's introduce this domain to AI implementation success. Here, AI transforms industry through scalable, data-driven, and intelligent decision-making systems. We know the potential is huge, but access is not automatic. It does not happen just because you buy expensive software. Success depends on strategic alignment, resource allocation, and organization readiness for change. You need the right strategy, the right money, and the right mindset. A real-world example reveal patterns in adoption, scaling, and long-term sustainability, but by studying these patterns, we can find a formula for success. It's not magic; it's real. And here in next session, we'll focus on objective of the domain, and our objective today is simple but very deep. We want to analyze real-world success to identify best practice. That's all. AI implementation, we want to copy the winners. We need to understand also why someone initiative scale while others stall at the pilot phase. Many companies start an AI project, do a demo, and then nothing happens. Why? We will extract universal lessons from both failures and successful AI deployment, both of them, failure and the successful AI deployment. Sometimes we learn more from failure than from success, of course. Let's look at the barriers to scaling AI and why is scaling so hard? What stops AI from growing? Here, let's look at the first barrier. Uh, and here, the success factor number one is a strategic vision. And when we looked at first barrier is a lack of executive support. And here, if the CEO and the leaders don't care about AI, it will die. It needs a champion at the top. Without clear business value, the executive will cut the budget. This is what about the first barrier, lack of executive support. The second barrier is poor data infrastructure, and here you can build a skyscraper on a weak foundation if your data is messy. Stack is in different places or hard to access. This different way, the AI models will perform poorly, you cannot operationalize a model that runs on bad data. The third barrier is misalignment. And here, this is when the technical team or the data scientists, for example, and the business stakeholders, like managers, don't understand each other. The tech team build something cool, but the business team doesn't need it. This cause project stagnation. This is about stagnation. See this situation. And how do we overcome this? Let's look at factor number 2, data readiness. And here we overcome, success factor number 1 is strategic vision. You need a clear strategy, goal. The second success factor 2 is data red lines. And what about data red lines? You cannot ignore this. High quality accessible data enable robust model training and deployment. You need clean, organized data. Also, data governance ensure compliance, security, and ethical AI practices. You need rules for how data is handled, so you don't break the law or lose customer trust. Also, scalable infrastructure support real-time analytics and the continuous learning loops. You need computer and servers that are powerful enough to handle the AI as it grows. In this way, let's take a moment for reflection and think about your own organization. Is your data ready or not? If you asked for all customer data from sales, for example, marketing and support right now, could you get it in one place? If the answer is no, you are not ready for an AI scaling yet. And let's look at practical use case of this principle. And here, the first one is a cloud service optimization. And many companies use the cloud. Means internet servers to run their business. AI here predicts server loads to optimize cloud resources allocation and cost. If you know your website will be busy, you add more servers. If it will be quiet, you remove servers to save money. This is a dynamic scaling. It improves performance during peak usage and reduces downtime risk. Predictive maintenance on the cloud servers minimize failures and enhances customer satisfaction metrics. This is a perfect example of using vision and data to save some money and improve service. Another use case is the cloud security enhances, and AI here or cyber threat are a huge risk. Cyber threat as a huge risk, and AI detects anomaly in cloud traffic to prevent cyber threats proactively. It spots a hacker before they steal data. Automated also alerts reduce response limit time and improve incident management efficiency. You don't wait for a human to notice the breach. The AI wakes the humans up. Behavioral analytics identifies suspicious pattern and strengthens access control system. If an employee tries to download files they never touch, the AI stop them. And now let's look at the dark side. In the next point here, let's look at the light side and the lesson from failed initiatives. And here, the lesson from failed initiative. And the lesson one, I mean, I think we have here three major lesson. The lesson one is about overreliance on technology. The second one is about ignoring user feedback. And the third one is about inadequate change management. For the first one, overreliance on technology, some companies think buying the tool is enough. It is not. Overreliance on technology without business integration leads to poor outcomes. The tool must fit the workflow. For the second lesson is about ignoring user feedback. If you build an AI tool that the employee hate, they won't use it. Ignoring user feedback results in low adoption and operational resistance. I think you must involve, in my opinion, you must involve the people who do the work. And the third principal lesson is about inadequation change management. And here, change is hard. It's very hard. We know all that change is hard, but if you don't manage the human side of change, with training, with communication, with supporting, etc., you undermine trust. This disrupts the transformation effort, and people will stick to the old way of doing things. And what else? Look at the workshop insight and reflections. And here, when we do workshops with leaders and team, several insights come up. Why? Because participants identify key enable for scaling AI. They often realize that technology is the easy part, the people are the hard part. Also, shared experiences highlight the importance of iterative learning and agile execution. You don't get it perfect the first time, but you try, you fail a little, you fix it, and you try again. This is the agile way. And the last point is collaboration foster innovation and accelerates AI maturity across organization. And when the tech team and the business team trust each other, magic happens, trust me. To conclude, let's conclude, let's summarize, and let's talk about next step. To conclude this lesson and this session, remember this. Success requires alignment, readiness, and continuous feedback from all stakeholders. Every must be very rowing the boat in the same direction. It's very important to see that, and also apply the extracted lesson to future AI initiatives for better scalability. Don't repeat the mistake of others, and encourage experimentation, encourage learning and adaptation to evolving a business environment. Be brave, try new things, but be smart about it. It's also more important. Here, let's summarize. In this lesson, we have covered many essential points. AI success requires strategy, alignment, and organizational readiness. Scaling fails without leadership support and good data infrastructure. Strategic vision drives measurable AI outcomes. Also, data quality and governance are the foundation that enable scale. Also, cloud optimization and security are a great example of AI value. And finally, continuous learning and change management and are just as important as the code. We have reached the end of lesson 5. We have moved from theory to practice. We looked at the giant of retail and tech, and we dissected the lesson of success and failure. My hope is that you know have a roadmap, you know what is possible, and you know how to avoid the pitfalls. Thank you so much for your dedication throughout this course. It has been a pleasure guiding you, and see you in the next lesson. Bye bye.